Welcome, everybody, to Live Interactive English. That's Karen.
Hi, everyone, and that is Shane.
Hey,
Today we are
everybody.
looking at day one of our article called Cuzco Uncovered. So Cusco is a place that we're talking about. It's a city, right?
It's a city in Peru.
That is right. Have you ever been there?
Well, I have not. I've never been south of Mexico.
Same
basically.
here. I've never been there.
Yeah, I've never been that far south. But I know it's in the Andes. I know it's in high mountain. It sounds like a place that I really would like to visit. I guess we would. I was gonna say it might be on my bucket list, but I probably will never. I probably won't go there before I die. But I would, if somebody offered me a trip there for free, I would go for sure.
But I think maybe after learning about it in our article today, maybe you're going to change your mind. Maybe you would go.
Well, what excites me is it's in the Andes, and I love mountains, and the Andes are a beautiful mountain range. You know,
That's right.
from what I know about them. Have you gone to any of the tall mountains, because it's like 4,000 meters, like average height. The Andes go for a very long time, like 8,000 kilometers or something like that. But in Taiwan, we have a couple, like Jade Mountain.
That's right. Jade Mountain is also around 4,000 meters tall, right?
Have you been to Jade Mountain?
No, I haven't, but I think I really should. Have you ever been?
I've not been there. The highest mountain I've been to is probably Alishan.
Oh, okay. So how tall is Alishan?
I'm not even really sure, to be honest with you. Maybe a few thousand?
Because you're really into hiking, right?
Yeah, I'm really into hiking. Not as much now as I used to be, but I've hiked all around Yangmingshan and stuff like that, but I'm not that big of a hiker where I went all around Taiwan.
Because some people are
hiking
like
all
that.
the mountains. Yeah, I have friends like that. Yeah.
So I think you can still enjoy the view. I think you probably do, right? That's one of the reasons why you enjoyed hiking.
Being surrounded by nature.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's always fun, and getting exercise. Yeah.
So I think you probably love Cusco.
Yeah, sounds great. Well, let's learn more about it.
All right.
Located high in the Andes Mountains, Cuzco is one of the most interesting cities in Peru. This living museum was the capital of the powerful Inca Empire, and later a major Spanish colonial city. Today, centuries after the collapse of the Inca, Cuzco is still a city of great cultural significance, which makes it an essential stop for visitors to Peru. From its heart at the Plaza de Armas, Cuzco's historic district is made up of a collection of beautiful Spanish buildings. However, many of these buildings are built upon the original Inca structures that existed long before Spain's invasion of the Andes in the 16th century.
Okay, so we're looking at Cusco Uncovered, day one. So we're uncovering something. We're taking off the cover, the mystery. We're going to know about this thing. So we're going to learn about it, is what that means to say that it's uncovered.
Okay, so we're going to learn about this place, Cusco. Okay, located high in the Andes Mountains, Cusco is one of the most interesting cities in Peru. So right here, we know where it is geographically located, right? And it's one of the most interesting cities as well, and we will find out why.
We sure will. So this living museum was the capital of the powerful Inca Empire and later a major Spanish colonial city.
Ooh, sounds like it's really, really rich in history.
Yes, the Inca Empire. So an empire is a large group of countries, states, or territories that are ruled over by a single powerful leader, or it could be a government, or it could be a country. So the example sentence would be, this empire ruled many lands long ago. Like the Inca Empire. They ruled many lands long ago.
That's right. Okay, let's continue. Today, centuries after the collapse of the Inca, Cusco is still a city of great cultural significance, which makes it an essential stop for visitors to Peru. So it's an essential stop. So what does it mean when I say essential? That's an adjective. So essential means absolutely absolutely necessary, extremely important, or something that you must have. It is crucial to have a particular purpose or for life itself. So it's really, really important.
Okay.
So an example sentence would be practice is essential to improve skills. So of course, this is an essential stop for visitors because it's so interesting. It's rich in culture. A lot of visitors who are visiting Peru, this is a stop they definitely have to visit, right?
Yeah, sounds like one of the highlights of a trip to Peru.
Exactly.
Yeah, so sounds like you said, essential. So why don't we go to somebody who is very essential to learning English, which is Hanny.
That's a good idea.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这次要介绍的旅游地点是秘鲁最迷人的城市之一 Cusco 库斯科。它位于安第斯山脉高处，曾经是强盛印加帝国的首都，后来成了重要的西班牙殖民城市。如今呢，它是个具有深厚文化意义的城市，是造访秘鲁不可错过的一站。这时候 Shane 老师用到 highlight 当名词，就是指亮点、最突出、精彩的部分。而课文单字 empire 它表示帝国， essential 是形容不可或缺的、极其重要的。Karen 老师说的 crucial 也可以形容是关键的、决定性的。那另外，老师在讲到库斯科的地理位置时，用到 geographically 这个副词就可以表达地理上、地理学的。好，那这边有一个重点是省略对等连接词的分词构句。对等连接词 and 它在连接两个子句，而且主词相同时，可以把其中一个主词跟连接词删掉，然后动词是主动改为 VING， 被动的话就只要保留过去分词 PP。例如，北投 is located in the north of Taiwan, and 北投 is famous for its hot springs. 北投位于北台湾，以温泉闻名。我们现在省略连接词 and， 还有前半句的主词，那动词部分就只保留过去分词 located， 句子就会简化成 located in the north of Taiwan, 北投 is famous for its hot springs. 好，那我们接着回到课文中。
Okay, thank you so much, Hanny. So let's get back to the article. From its heart at the Plaza de Armas, Cusco's historic district is made up of a collection of beautiful Spanish buildings. So we can tell by the name Plaza de Armas that that's in Spanish. So it's made up of beautiful Spanish buildings because the Spain colonized that part of the world after the Inca Empire and what's now known as Peru.
So under that influence, and that is why they have a lot of beautiful Spanish buildings.
That's right. And so we have a vocabulary word, district. District is a noun. It just means a specific area or part of a city or a town or a country that is marked off for administrative, judicial, or political purposes, or characterized by a particular feature or activity. So for example, my school is in a quiet district.
I see. Okay, well, let's continue with our article. However, many of these buildings are built upon the original Inca structures that existed long before Spain's invasion of the Andes in the 16th century. Wow, so it's been there for a very, very long time, right? We're talking about this word invasion, and that is a noun. So an invasion is when an army enters another country by force to take control, or when a large number of unwanted people or things arrive in a place. It means entering a space without permission or in a harmful way. They want to take over.
So that's what the Spanish did.
Exactly.
They just came in there and then invaded them.
Yeah, exactly. To invade.
To invade would be the verb.
Exactly.
The verb, yes.
Okay. And now the example sentence would be soldiers prepared for a sea invasion by guarding the beaches. Ooh.
Okay, so we have kind of a bit of a violent history going on here, which is not cool, but makes it interesting.
That's true.
Let's go to Hanny. We'll be right back.
课文提到，库斯科的历史城区由许多美丽的西班牙式建筑所组成，其中许多建筑是建于原有的印加建筑结构之上。这些结构早在16世纪西班牙入侵安第斯山脉地区之前就已经存在了。好，单字 district 这个名词，它可以指城市或国家的地区区域。Shane 老师在解释单字时有用到 administrative， 它可以形容行政的、管理的，还有提到 judicial， 它可以形容是司法的。下一个单字 invasion， 当名词表示侵略、入侵或是大批涌入。也补充一下 ，Shane 老师在讲到西班牙殖民时有用到一个动词是 colonize， 就表示使殖民地化，将什么什么建为殖民地。好，那这边有一个重点是 make up， 它可以表示组成、构成，当及物用。那么句型是部分加上 make up 加上整体，或者是整体 be made up of 加上部分。例如 numerous islands make up the country， 也可以说 the country is made up of numerous islands， 那个国家由许多岛屿组成。好，那我们接着回到课文中。
Thank you, Henny. And now we are back. Okay, so far from our article, we know that this is one of the most interesting cities in Peru, right?
Right.
Cusco. And then it's really, really rich in culture and also history as well.
Yeah, so why don't we go to the second part of the article after we take a short break.
One such example is the Coricancha Sun Temple, which was once the most sacred site in the Inca world. The original temple ruins are still visible, but now sit below the Santo Domingo Church. Owing to its long history, Cusco is surrounded by many ancient wonders. The most famous is Sacsayhuaman, a large stone fortress overlooking the city. The Inca built it with huge stones that fit together perfectly without any glue or mortar. Even after hundreds of years, these walls are still standing strong thanks to this incredible engineering.
Okay, hopefully you had a nice break. Welcome back. So before the break, we were talking about Cusco. Cusco is a place in the Andes Mountains. It's in Peru. It's built basically on top of like the Incan ruins, you know, which once was like Inca civilization. Also, the Spanish built their stuff right on top of the Inca stuff. So there's lots of beautiful Spanish architecture there as well. So far it sounds like a really cool place to visit, which would have lots of beautiful things, lots of architectural interest. So what else?
Okay, well, let's learn more about Cusco. One such example is the Coricancha Sun Temple, which was once the most sacred site in the Inca world. The original temple ruins are still visible, but now sit below the Santo Domingo Church. So there's still a lot of things to see, a lot of buildings, and like you said, different architectures, right?
Yeah. So this is below the Santo Domingo Church.
And it's still visible, meaning that you can still see it, right?
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, why don't we go to Hanny and we'll be right back.
刚刚提到有许多建筑建于原有的印加建筑结构之上，其中一个例子就是科里坎察太阳神殿，它曾经是印加世界最神圣的场所，原本的神殿遗迹都还看得到，但现在是位于圣多明哥教堂的下方。好 ，sacred 就可以形容是神圣的。那么Shane老师在讲到建筑时用到 architectural， 就可以形容是建筑的或建筑学的。那接回课文中。
Okay, thank you so much, Hanny. Let's continue the article. Owing to its long history, Cusco is surrounded by many ancient wonders. When we talk about ancient wonders, we just mean like beautiful things that come from ancient times. And
a long time ago.
Typically, we mean stuff like architecture and stuff like that. So the most famous is Sacsayhuaman, a large stone fortress overlooking the city. So this is some kind of architecture, a fortress, right? Made of large stone. And it's overlooking the city. So to overlook just means to have a view of something from a high place. So it's overlooking it. So an example would be the ancient temple overlooks a thick jungle.
And I can kind of see why a lot of people will want to visit it because, you know, there's a lot of things that you can see here that you cannot see elsewhere, right?
I think ancient ruins in general, when things are built on ancient ruins, like I was watching a TV show last night that was built, the city that they were on, there was like within driving distance from the city where they were visiting. This is a reality TV show. There were lots of ancient ruins like from Romans. And it was really cool. Just me watching it on TV, I was like, man, that's so neat, so cool. They have like a Colosseum like there, and you're just like, whoa. And to think, what do you know about Incan, you know, like architecture and their civilization? You don't really know as much as you do about Roman and Greek architecture. So I think it just sounds so cool. Like the Incas built this.
And it's very, very different, right? You cannot see it anywhere else.
So cool.
Okay, let's continue with our article. The Inca built it with huge stones that fit together perfectly without any glue or mortar. So mortar just means like a kind of building material. It's kind of like a cement.
Makes things stick together.
Yes, that's right. So even after hundreds of years, these walls are still standing strong thanks to this incredible engineering. So even to this day, they were built so long ago, you can still see these beautiful, exactly, these beautiful architectures. They're still standing strong and tall, right?
Yes. Okay. Why don't we go to Hanny and we'll be right back.
课文提到，由于历史悠久，库斯科周边环绕着众多古老奇观，最知名的就是萨克塞瓦曼，它是一座俯瞰城市的巨大石造堡垒。好，单字 overlook 这个动词就可以表达俯瞰、眺望或者是忽略。补充一下 ，Shane 老师刚刚有聊到这个古希腊罗马遗迹，然后这时候有提到 Colosseum， 它就是圆形竞技场，尤其是指古罗马的圆形竞技场。好，那这边一个重点是 owing to， 它可以表达由于、因为，那它是片语介系词，后面要接名词或动名词。其实它就跟 because of 还有 due to 意思相同。把它摆在句首的话，我们要记得用逗点隔开子句。例如 ，The mayor was absent owing to illness， 市长因病缺席。好，那接回课文中。
Thank you, Henny. And now we are back. Okay, so far from our article.
Yes.
And then, you know, we learned a lot of interesting facts about Cusco, right?
Yeah.
The rich history, beautiful architecture. So many great things to see. So if I were to visit, I would definitely want to come here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, to me, like I said, like the ruins from ancient civilizations, count me in. It's definitely something I am interested in. And I think a lot of people, tourists, want to go and see things like that. So
that's true.
Just that there's all these Incan ruins, I think that this would interest many people.
That's right. And then you can learn so much more about this place.
Cool. All right, let's review the article again, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Located high in the Andes Mountains, Cuzco is one of the most interesting cities in Peru. This living museum was the capital of the powerful Inca Empire, and later a major Spanish colonial city. Today, centuries after the collapse of the Inca, Cuzco is still a city of great cultural significance, which makes it an essential stop for visitors to Peru. From its heart at the Plaza de Armas, Cuzco's historic district is made up of a collection of beautiful Spanish buildings. However, many of these buildings are built upon the original Inca structures that existed long before Spain's invasion of the Andes in the 16th century. One such example is the Coricancha Sun Temple, which was once the most sacred site in the Inca world. The original temple ruins are still visible, but now sit below the Santo Domingo Church. Owing to its long history, Cuzco is surrounded by many ancient wonders. The most famous is Sacsayhuaman, a large stone fortress overlooking the city. The Inca built it with huge stones that fit together perfectly without any glue or mortar. Even after hundreds of years, these walls are still standing strong thanks to this incredible engineering.
最后我们来复习今天课文里的单字文法。单字的部分有 empire 名词表示帝国， essential 是形容不可或缺的极其重要的， district 名词表示城市或国家的地区区域， invasion 名词表示侵略入侵或大批涌入， overlook 则是动词表示俯瞰眺望或忽略。文法部分第一个学到省略对等连接词的分词构句。那么对等连接词 and 它在连接两个子句而且主词相同的话，可以把其中一个主词跟连接词删除。动词的话，主动是改为 VING， 被动是保留 PP。第二个我们学到 make up 可以表示组成构成，是做及物用。那第三个学到 owing to 它表示由于因为。好，那以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
The city of Taichung is known for its architecture, which is the art, science, and technique of designing and constructing buildings and physical structures. There are many interesting buildings scattered throughout the city, and today we are going to introduce you to a few of them, none other than the Taichung City Government Buildings. A Swiss architecture firm, Weberhofer AG Architects, designed the new Taichung City Municipal Building and the Taichung City Council Building. The City Hall building has a horizontal rectangular shape, while the City Council building is a vertical rectangle. Both have a very modern design. Made of glass, the City Hall building features a central corridor that separates it into the Wenxing and Huizhong buildings. The buildings together create a striking presence in Taichung's cityscape. When we say striking, we mean that the Taichung City Government Buildings attract attention because of how nice they look. If you're a fan of impressive architecture, you have to pay a visit to the Taichung City Government Buildings.